This is for the future. So I'm talking right now to Gen Y, Gen Zs, millennials, and prepping the Gen As, right? Because that's what it's about, prepping the Gen As to take over when you don't have the same kind of energy or you're playing a different role. If you want to know the trick, how to become a great Trojan horse, somebody that doesn't try and fight the system, but changes it within the system. Or if you want to be those that want to chip away closer to the side of fairness, then what I want you to think about, here's a few business tricks. I want you to think about what makes those that are greedy, that just take too much, more than their share, and how to get your ideas past them and for them to invest in your ideas, because they're unfortunately the ones that have a lot of the resources. There are ways around it. This is community building. That's what we're doing with Happy. But really, you got to figure out what those greeds want. And I call them greeds. There's greeds and then there's fairs. And so most of the younger generation, the millennial down, I'm an Xer, so I'm just older than you millennials. Fairness is coming back for sure. You just have to watch any channels, look at any news feed. It's happening, right? There's a big pushback against greed right now. So when you want them, when you need them, if you need them as a last resort, get them to get their checkbooks out by you creating solutions that will translate to the way that that in a way that motivates them. One way is you add an inch to their penis, right? It's just egos. So feed their egos, write songs about them, let them have that ego, that legacy, because their kids don't know them, their family doesn't talk to them. The behind the scenes home of the richest are not happy people. And for the most part, of course, there's exceptions to the rules. Don't start busting my chops because of semantics, but it's important. And I tour the world figuring this out throughout the gaps of disparity. So feed their ego, let them have that win, whatever, who cares? We don't need the credit to do what's fair. The second way is get them, show them how they can make more money, because that's the language they need, because they just want more. They don't care about the money, they just want to win, right? So they want the title, they want the trophy. So give them their trophy, their money, by valorizing what really matters. So take waste, for example, wasted potential of any kind. This is what I'm talking about. And find a way to valorize it. Bring that value out of wasted human potential, organic and inorganic materials. And for the next 200 years, we could live off just that alone. We'll never need a virgin material for the next 200 years, just by using what's currently being wasted and untapped. So show them that. And they're probably going to end up find a way to steal your company anyways, because they got the lawyers and the system works for them. And, you know, the big check wins, right? I call it the big swinging dick. And I'm not interested in the big dick stick. I'm just interested in doing what's fair. So, but that's really how you've got to infiltrate and get their money that they got by doing whatever it took to get it, meaning squashing, torturing, exploiting, manipulating, all that kind of stuff, to become billionaires in the first place. That's the only way to get there. You really need to be a sociopath or a psychopath, unless you have some sort of magic wand that got you there, but unlikely. So again, this is the rule, not the exception. We're not talking about the few that did it right. So, but it's only a few. So yeah, so those are some tricks to get your ideas out there, make them happen. But there's no point in going head to head with them, because their guns are bigger, their checks are bigger, and they play golf with the assholes that kind of manipulate the situation to keep people divided and keep from fair. So a few tricks of the trade. Tricks and tips, baby. Uncle Sheffy, out. Mwah. Take care.